Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jo Salmons. I'm an artist and a professional art doll maker. Every week I make something new and I show you a little bit of my artistic process. Today you'll see the making of Dahlia. Don't forget to stay tuned to the end of the video to see her photos and listen to her backstory. If you want to see more photos of Dahlia and you want to see my other creations, then follow me on Instagram, Facebook and TikTok. All the links are down below. Now, without further ado, let's begin. I begin Dahlia by making her face. I create the face shape by rolling out some air dry clay and shaping it over a mould that I've made previously. I haven't really got a plan for this doll other than wanting her to have a sort of villainous smirk. I pop in some temporary acrylic eyes and begin to sculpt the face. These eyes will be removed once the sculpting is complete and the face has been completely dried out. I much prefer sculpting larger doll faces as I can use my fingers more. The small doll faces are quite fiddly for my clumsy sausage fingers. Sculpting the doll's face can take hours, so you are only seeing a snippet of the process, and I've also sped the video up as I seem to sculpt in slow motion in real life. Once the face is finished and completely dried out, I sand it smooth. I then take out the temporary eyes and sand round the eyelids. It is then primed and painted with artist spray paint. When the spray paint is dry, I add details with acrylic paints and shade the contours with chalk pastels. I use dark red and white watercolour pencils to give the lips more depth. The face then receives a coating of spray varnish, then a top coat of matte varnish. I leave to dry under a mesh food protector to avoid any dust or fibres getting onto the wet varnish. I sculpt the hands out of polymer clay. I really don't enjoy sculpting hands. When they've been baked, I drill holes at the wrists where they will be attached to the arms with ribbons. I then design a pattern for the body and cut it out. I cut the pattern pieces out of fabric and sew together on my sewing machine. Turning the body the right way in is a fiddly business. I speeded this bit up as it took me ages. When all the body pieces have been turned the right way in, I stuff them with hollow fibre. I use a mixture of acrylic paint and fabric medium to paint the ballet style shoes on her feet. I wanted Dahlia to have a kind of showgirl look for some reason, so I decorated her with tulle and ribbon roses. Once the hands have been painted, I gave them a coating of varnish. Then it was time to assemble the limbs, which I did using a ribbon jointed method. I use a round needle and embroidery thread to sew the face onto the body and then paint the hairline black. I glue a couple of weft lengths onto the clay part of the doll's head, and then the rest of the hair is sewn onto the fabric part of the head. I usually puncture my finger or thumb several times during this process. Once the hair is all sewn on, I style it into position with a hairdryer and she is done. Here she is, the finished doll. I hope you enjoyed watching how she was made. My intention for this doll was to get a real cunning sort of smirk, and I think I achieved that. What do you think? Do you think she looks quite cunning? Let me know in the comments. Now, Dahlia is one of my larger dolls that I make. I usually stick to making dolls that are around 13 inches, but every now and again, I feel like making a larger doll. So she's quite a big one. So if you're ready, I will show you Dahlia's photos and I will read you her story. Dahlia, a young and enigmatic woman, possesses a unique and dangerous ability. She can effortlessly uncover the darkest secrets of those around her. Armed with this knowledge, Dahlia decides to exploit her power for personal gain. Initially, Dahlia starts small, discreetly using the secrets she uncovers to manipulate her acquaintances. She gains control over her classmates by leveraging their insecurities and hidden desires. By subtly revealing their secrets, she is able to influence their actions and decisions, all while keeping her own secrets carefully guarded. As Dahlia grows older, her exploits grow bolder. She sets her sights on more influential individuals. Using her newfound control over them, she slowly climbs a social ladder. By exposing powerful figures, hidden scandals, or unethical activities, she becomes a force to be reckoned with. However, as Dahlia delves deeper into this treacherous game of blackmail and manipulation, she realizes that she too has vulnerabilities. I hope you enjoyed Dahlia's story. The idea for this story was given to me by a lovely, talented artist friend of mine. You should definitely check out her work and visit her YouTube channel, Pebble Heart Art, and I'll post a link down below. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please like, subscribe, and push that notification bell. And I will see you next week with another video. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.